James Franco is currently working on directing and starring in an adaptation of Greg Sestero's book, The Disaster Artist: My Life Inside the Room, the behind-the-scenes story about the making of the infamously terrible movie The Room, directed by Tommy Wiseau. It looks like in addition to himself, his brother Dave, Seth Rogen, Alison Brie, Zac Efron, Kate Upton, Josh Hutcherson, and others, Franco has now added Oscar-nominated actor Bryan Cranston to the film. Sestero, the author of the book, announced it on Facebook along with including some new photos. Dennis, buy or sell Bryan Cranston joining The Disaster Artist?
I buy it. I'm not sure who's going to play, but because maybe he's going to be an extra in the film, because if you've seen the movie, there isn't really a character for him, but maybe he'll be a crew member, or I don't know, someone behind the scenes. But I think this movie, I'm really looking forward to it just because it's so strange for such a strange movie. I mean, you have James Franco, who's going to direct it, star in it, and then have his brother play the other character, who in the real life is not any way related or even looks like James Franco. So I'm excited to see this.
I'm pretty pumped for it, and I totally buy that Bryan Cranston is going to be in it. This seems like something he would take. He's got a pretty diverse resume, so I feel like he'd see a project like this come along and be like, that could be a good opportunity, even if he is only some sort of background player, whether he's an extra or behind the scenes kind of guy, and he's on set for maybe 1 or 2 days. But I could see him getting involved in this, and geez, that cast, I mean, I didn't think it could get better, but adding his name to the list is certainly one heck of a new addition.
Mark?
The cast is why I would want to buy it, but I sell this premise. It just doesn't sound like anything I'm remotely interested in. The Room is such a pile of garbage. I know people go crazy for it, and they love going out to a theater and seeing a bunch of crap on screen for 2 hours and celebrating how bad it is. I've never been one of those people. I've never seen it. I don't care to ever see it. I just heard it's terrible, so naturally I don't want to waste my time watching it. If it's so bad it's laughable, I hope you enjoy the hell out of it. For this, I can't believe you're getting this collection of talent into a movie that is going to be about the making of one of the worst movies of all time. I get that that maybe they're going for an Ed Wood vibe here with because that's about the making of Plan 9 from Outer Space, and that movie's not good either, but it just doesn't seem like anything I'd be interested in. I will say that James Franco, those pictures were intriguing to me because he's committed to this role, and it seems like they're going to sprinkle in all these other very talented, famous people somewhere in the film. I love Bryan Cranston. I just don't care about the project.
That's because, Mark, you have not seen the movie The Room.
Is it that bad?
Okay, see, so you have bad movies, right?
Yeah.
I consider Transformers: Age of Extinction a pretty bad movie. You have this goes up to that other level. It transcends the other bad movies to a point where it's on another level, and you have to see it. I think that's why you're not interested. You have to see The Room before.
This is a pretty fair pitch you're getting right here.
If you watch The Room, then you will be interested in this movie, because there are things in this movie that happen that will blow your mind. You're like, wow, how did they make this movie? It's crazy.
There's not a lot of people. I know you, Dennis. You're not a used car salesman. You're passionate about what you're selling me right now, and so I might have to check it out. Because look, one of my favorite things to watch of all time is a bad movie, and it's called Planet of the Dinosaurs, and it's atrocious. It was made in 1979. It's hilariously bad, but I don't want to see a making of movie about how that came together. That's where this premise is losing me. It's one thing to go see The Room and just laugh at how bad it is, but you want to see a making of that.
Oh, sure.
Really?
Have you ever seen the documentary Best Worst Movie about Troll 2?
That's a great documentary.
And it shows all the people behind that movie and how it came to be.
It's incredibly fascinating and a very well done documentary. That's the first movie that comes to mind when I think of The Room and what's going on here too. And as someone who's tried to make movies in my life, I'm so insanely fast. I'll see anything about making a movie, and especially a bad movie, because you referenced Transformers. It never ceases to amaze me how movies like that get made, considering how many people are involved, how much money is involved. Doesn't someone along the way realize, that's not a good idea. We shouldn't do that.
I'll celebrate horribility with you guys. If you're that committed to it, then I'll have to check the Room out.
The one thing is, you cannot watch it alone, though. You have to watch it with a group of people.
Right.
Because everyone just looks at each other like, what?
I saw a clip of it. I saw the stay doggy or whatever when he's leaving, and
that's one of the pictures
giggle,
that they released with the infamous where he goes into the store and he says, "Oh, hi, doggy."
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try.
Okay.
I'll make the effort, kids.
All right.
For you, the viewer, I'll make the effort.
Hey guys, if you like this clip, click here to watch the entire episode. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because it'll help you stay up to date with all the stuff we've got going on here at Collider.